Hello, Badger mates, and welcome. I think I fixed my audio problem. For some reason, OBS Studios keeps on switching my microphone back to default, which means that it's not going to my microphone really, which is just weird and absurd. So, I should be louder, I should be prouder, and just in time for the exciting bits to get to Graves' apartment. I mean, let's do this thing. Let's go check it out. Because, I've always got the chance to go into that creepy basement. I could take the opportunity while Graves has gone to root around his apartment a bit. I tiptoe past Finley on the second floor. Sure, she's going to say something to me about where I'm going, but she doesn't look up from the computer. What does Graves' apartment look like? Ooh, I actually really like his flat. Wow. It's immaculate. This makes me feel embarrassed about the state of my apartment right now, but whatever. He's probably showing off because he knows people come up here a lot. Or he just likes, people to make it look nice. It's well designed, too. I can make fun of the guy all I want, but I have to admit, he has a sense of style. Interior decorating-wise, at least. Not his fashion. Heck, that cat castle looks downright regal. I wonder if Landry built that one. I don't see any cats in the apartment, but it would make sense that he would have a setup for them, right? There's probably one in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. I see a single suspicious blue eye peeking from inside the castle. Is that Graves? A black cat peeks out. It is! Myrrh. It's not. Oh, hey there. The cloudy eye belongs to a dark mass of black fur that refuses to move, even though its gaze follows me everywhere I turn. Hey buddy, it's okay. A sleek tail thumps in annoyance against the carpeted castle wall. I see you've met the great Countess Dracula. Shoot. Actually, it's kind of funny. Today I watched Van Helsing, which was kind of fun to watch today. I've been caught. Be cool, Avery, be cool. Play it cool. You named your cat Countess Dracula? Just Dracula, but she's venerable? Whoa. Venerable lady? Now, she's a venerable lady now, so she deserves our respect. I wonder if that's Graves' mother. Because I think that word that I can't say means older? Or, well, I don't know. Like, the Queen of England is a venerable lady. Okay, she's nearly 19. Oh, yeah, and she's nearly 19, so I hope you've been taking care with her. Grave leans forward and pats his hand on his legs. Slowly, Dracula pulls herself from the castle and hops down. She looks good for her age. She's a tad shy with new people, but she's great. We've been through a lot together. Graves sits on the couch and holds his hand in front of him with an almost unexpected gentleness. Come here, you sweet old lady. Dracula saunters a little bow-legged walk to him and headbutts his palm. Merp. Hello, darling. Hello, darling. I'm just having a bad time with his voice. I don't know what's going on. I can hear her purring from here. I'm taken aback at how cute they are together. I don't think you'll find what you're looking for in here, and you're welcome to stay. But you're welcome to stay for a while, regardless. I feel terrible that we haven't been able to chat since you started. Oh! I don't remember. I think it's yeah. I guess we haven't. But I'm supposed to, I need to play this right. Dang it, I'm not prepared. Graves, I'll respond to you in a second while I, just look on this iPod, and see what I'm supposed to say. I think it's yeah, I guess we haven't. I don't know. Down in the comments below while I look this up. What do you think I'm supposed to say? Yeah? You think so? Well, stupid thing is not connecting. Grrr. That's all I gotta say is grrr. Um, thinking. Okay, scrolling down. Past the interview. I did that already. And, now it has to load because it's all blank. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Be good. Be good. Do. I don't want to mess this up. Okay, yes, I was right. That is the answer. Yeah, I guess we haven't. Oh, yeah, I guess we haven't. I take the liberty of sitting on the couch across from him. I hold out my hand in hopes that I'll get a headbutt from Dracula too, but she's too focused on Graves. Don't worry, she'll warm up. She loves Reese. Reese, really? Yes. They've known each other for the longest after all. She's so much more elegant than my cat. Oh? What breed? A Persian named Mochi. He's a real handful. He sounds delightful. I'd love to meet him someday. Maybe I could bring him over sometime. You're welcome to if you like. I get the feeling Graves knows exactly why I'm here. Why else would he have shown up so suddenly, like poof, like a magic vampire? I don't know. Maybe he's trying to communicate with me about the magic book. How do you bring up something like that, though? Just go, hey, you're a witch, right? Seems kind of ham-fisted. I gotta finesse this more. So do you think magic is real? Good one, Avery. You nailed it. Not in the sense that you can shoot sparks out of a wand or fly a broom, no. But I do believe the act of creation is, an enchantment all its own. To create something from nothing is one of those everyday miracles that others take for granted. I try to appreciate that where I can. That was a lot more insightful than I expected. I wanted to get mad at him for trying to blow off my question with some poetic nonsense, but that was kind of a nice sentiment. Even if it's impossible to make something from nothing. Keep studying that book, Avery. It's for your own sake and for the sake of your co-workers. I just don't get it. I trust you, Avery. Oh, that's such a cute smile. I know you can do good things. I know I haven't made it easy, but I hope you can learn to trust me as well. Is it about the curse? It is, isn't it? Can you tell me anything about it? Why are the others cursed? Why doesn't it affect me? I'm afraid I can't answer those questions, Avery Gray. Okay, this is kind of interesting because I was actually just reading this book for my dissertation to help me with plot lines, and I read this chapter about the master plot of Metamorphosis, or Metamorphosis, It has nothing to do with my story that I'm working on for my dissertation, but it was really interesting how they talk about anybody who metamorphs into something like, imputing the beast turns into a beast. The prince turns into a beast, or the frog prince, where the prince turns into the frog, and it's a curse, and they really can't talk about the curse, and it has to be broken by love. That's kind of like what this whole thing is about. Like, if you watch the other playthroughs, it's sort of about that, except Avery breaks it through learning magic, it seems. And so, yeah, it's just interesting that whenever there's a curse involved, no one ever gets to talk about it, just like Calcifer. Oh, I need to watch that movie again. Can't or won't? I can't. I would love to, but, well, you'll understand. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm sorry. I can't say any more. Are you cursed too? He doesn't answer me. Instead, with a rueful smile, he turns attention to Dracula. The cutest picture ever. Oh, moving my mouse away so I can screen grab this moment. Okay, good. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, gosh, and it's adorable. He's snuggling with the kitty. And I'm closing my eyes while I'm saying this because it's like, oh, cute, but it's adorable. Oh, like, every time I look at it, I'm like, it's cute. And then I close my eyes and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. So weird. He gently hoists her to his lap, then touches his forehead to hers. I'm trying to survive in a dangerous world, Avery. As we all are. I've never seen him so small or vulnerable before as he does now, taking quiet solace with his old cat. I'm starting to sound like him. Man. I want to comfort him or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something I can say to help. I suppose one way to do that would be to break these curses. I don't know how, but I'd say that about, whoa. But I don't know how, but I'd say that about do it, wouldn't it? But enough from me. I want to know who you are, Avery Gray. Tell me what makes you tick. That's such a vague question. I don't even know where to start. Tell me a bit about where you grew up. You aren't from the city, correct? Oh, it's such a cute space. Okay. Yeah, I'm from a much smaller town. We only had 50 kids in my graduating class in high school. This must be quite an adjustment for you. I like it a lot more. It's kind of nice to not feel like a big fish in a small pond, you know? I can sort of lose myself in the hustle and bustle here. The solace of being alone in a crowd is comforting. Yeah, or that. Once I let my guard down a bit, it's nice just sitting and chatting with Graves. I'm on my own with this witch hunt, though. He obviously knows something, but maybe it's beyond his skill. Maybe he doesn't understand it? Maybe he's also under a curse. Maybe it's all of those. Hello, Twitter. Maybe it's all of those. Maybe I haven't given him too much credit by casting him as some kind of mastermind, or maybe that's just what he wants me to think. This is all so confusing. Well, I'd best be headed back out. I need to make a few rounds before I pick up dinner. You'll join us, won't you? Like I'm gonna pass up a free dinner. Ha, of course. He stands up from the couch and lightly ruffles my hair as he passes. Oh, yes, ruffle my hair. You're a sharp one, Avery. I'm glad you've joined my employ. Well, you're keeping me busy for sure. But he's already gone. How the heck did he leave so quickly? Okay, I'm just gonna do something quick. Yeah, okay. Because he's a witch. He's a wizard, Avery. You're a wizard, Avery. Anyway, I better get back downstairs. The others might be wondering if I fell asleep or something. Which you do in the other playthroughs. You fall asleep amongst... Oh, never mind. You're gonna fall asleep very soon. I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. Shisuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Al gets messed up on a catnip toy. Niall is squatting at his own tail, but I think the tail might be wetting. Squatting? Oh my goodness. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to have plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on its string all the way up the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they all start taking naps, and that seems... Will someone please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? I jump with a start, or I guess. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead. Why is there garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up. With catnip? What is all this? Finley. What? I just put the mouse there to see if you'd wake up. Then when you didn't, I put another one. And another. Oh, and another. And another. I got some really cute pics out of it. Oh, no, do not put those up on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ah! Ow! Hey! Okay. They won't go up on the blog. Good. Today. No. Finley, be nice. All of you stop distracting from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. I thought you were going to actually make dinner, not just order takeout. We usually order takeout on days off. On off days, it's nice to get a change of pace and try something from the other restaurants around here. And there are fewer dishes to wash. The cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown, so you all so enjoy. Avery, I believe you will be experiencing their splendor for the first time tonight. What did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so I look over to the tables and it looks like they've pulled them all together into one long row again. I really want pad thai all of a sudden now. Oh, they don't. Wagamama's does not have good pad thai. I mean, it's fine, but meh. Takeout boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. I love Graves' music. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes a seat at the head of the table. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair, telling a story in telling a story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine. That was quite alliteration. When I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. What, did you take a break from your goth phase? Did you go grunge for a while? I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you'd say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and wore such elaborate makeup. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? You can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Dad showed me a picture once. The one with you and your bandmate? Who? The guy with the mohawk. I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Ah, yes. That was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing this on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes? Wait. You were in a band? Are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. I don't recall that stereotype, but yes. I was in fact in a band. I bet it was called, Masters of the Night or something like that. No, Avery, it was not. I'd thank you to give me more credit than that. Nah, it's more like Nightly Nightshade or Dark Carousel. No. Or Sorrows of Blood. Etu's Haze, Etu. You're all so cruel. Oh. Etu means probably and you. And you, Haze? You're all so cruel. You have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. I refuse to further enable the slander. It was called Spider Coven with an X. Reese! What? How do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. Wom bum bum. You gotta be kidding me. They had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but no. Ahem, it went something like, No, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. Ahem, trapped within my own mind. Something in French. That sounded like more not. My will dissolves blood, the soul's ride red. Life is but a march towards death. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to any of us anymore. He's pacing around mumbling in agony. How do you know all these, Reese? This, Reese, Graves and my dad went to college together. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. You have me to thank for your very existence, my boy. Oh, don't put it like that. Everyone's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. We're all like a big family. Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. Yeah! He knows how to work a crowd at least. I guess I'm starting to get it. This is why nobody's all mad at Graves at all, even though they're going through some weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before you know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better go home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late. It is quite late. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundries, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Well, I guess we better all get going, huh? Later. Mason's already headed out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. All right, everyone, see you tomorrow. A cat's paw. Boy, it got late. The street lights are on, and I still sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're kind of sparsely lit. I don't know why, but it feels like it's a bad idea tonight. I decide to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's a lot of rusty junk on this street. Did someone just dump their crappy old bike here? Rude. How long has that been there? It looks like it's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing a messed up bike like that yesterday. I should be more observant. Graves should complain about it to someone. It doesn't make the walk to the cafe look good to the customers. I can't shake this creeping, crawling feeling up my spine. This is a quiet neighborhood. I've never felt this something. Something feels different, off, eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I could be imagining it. I don't know. All I know is I want to be home. There's one other person on the street. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere. What is he doing? This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost? I should offer him directions. As I get closer, he whips his head up and stares me down with an intense gravity, threatening to root me in place and allow the chill in my spine to sink into its claws. I sever eye contact and hurry on my way. Never mind, I shouldn't talk to him at all. Maybe I should have crossed the street to avoid this, because I seem to have his attention now. Out of the corner of my eye, when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, making things up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to go look back to find out. I walk even faster. Yikes. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill there, but that was creepy. I'm going to stick to the back streets after all. I better go take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. I head upstairs, and the rest of the night is pretty quiet. No more weirdos on the street, just the four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. But it turns out, if I stuck around, I would have seen the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare in the window of the cafe for a long time, then up to the third floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty handprint on the shutters of the building across the street. All right. Ooh. This seems like a good place to stop. I know. Exciting moment, huh? Well, what do you expect? Yeah, I just know that this is just a good place to stop, because if I don't stop here, it might be a while longer before the next time. So, Thank you so much for watching. Well, I'll check this in editing, but I hope my voice is much better. It should be. I checked the settings and I did do a test, so it should all work out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Badger out. Bye!